Hello students, in last period we studied population explosion and birth control. How population of the bird increases during the days, what is the reason behind the population increase, and birth control. We discussed these two topics in last period. Birth controls, how we control the birth with the help of different types of contraceptive methods and contraceptive devices, that natural devices and permanent devices, artificial devices. So these are the different methods we studied in the last periods. Now today we studied about the medical termination pregnancy, MTP, that is medical termination pregnancy. It is also known as induced abortion. Induced abortion, how we remove the pregnancy through some uh, particular types of methods, that is known as medical termination pregnancy. That it is terminate with the help of surgery, it is terminate with the help of some pills or some tablets. But why the medical termination of pregnancy is required? Why MTP is required? Sometimes MTP is required due to failure of contraception. At the time of intercourse, the different person utilize the different types of modes as a contraception which prevent the pregnancy. Sometimes these modes fail and pregnancy is there. So after that, MTP is required to remove the such type of pregnancy. So due to failure of contraception, that MTP is required or medical termination of pregnancy is required. Another is of that is reps. Sometimes, or we can say many times, raps occur in our society without the permission of their female partner. So, in such conditions, MTP is required to remove the pregnancy. And third is of unprotected intercourse. Sometimes that person intercourse or mating is there between male and female without protection. So through these, we have to remove the pregnancy with the help of MTP or medical termination pregnancy. That medical termination pregnancy is legalized in India in 1971. In 1971, it was legalized by the Indian government with the some strict conditions. Some strict conditions. Why it is used? Some strict conditions that are means if the female fetus will be destroyed, that will be not allowed. If the legal reason is behind the MTP, that will be considered. For example, why it is considered? If the male or if the female, that is mother, is that fetus is harmful for the mother, it will be terminated. Or sometimes the fetus is not fetus development proper is not there, that may be legalized. Otherwise, it cannot remove. So these are the strict conditions was in the uh, particular laws. MTP is considered safe during the first trimester. First trimester means that first 3 months of the pregnancy, or that can be say that first 12 months of the pregnancy, it is safe. After that, MTP is not safe for the mother. What is the use of MTP? Through the MTP or medical termination pregnancy, getting rid of unwanted pregnancy. Sometimes that couples get pregnant that is not required, so it helps in the removal of unwanted pregnancy. Another is of such program, such pregnancy which is harmful for the fetus or mother or both. Sometimes the pregnancy is harmful for the mother, but mother is not capable to carry the new young ones, or some genetic disorder present in the fetus, due to which the normal development will be not there, or sometimes it is harmful for both mother and fetus. That time MTP is required. Means just like some genetical diseases, that's Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, and other syndrome. If these or such type of syndromes or disease present in the fetus, that will be removed. If such type of new young ones comes in the nature, that is for uh, harmful for them also. So if they are harmful for the fetus or mother or the both, it will be terminated. And one more significance, that is decrease population. It decrease, but normally during days its misuse is there. That is the drawback, and that is drawback, and drawback is the misuse to abort the normal female fetus. Normal female fetus. Nowadays, in many countries, the normal female fetus is removed or abort with the help of MTP. That is not right. That is not correct. That's why government of India legalized, and such types of MTPs illegalized according to government norms. If we see in a world, in 1 year, about 50 millions of people or 50 millions of MTPs considered, and that is about to one fifth of complete conceives. Means if 5% is born in the world, the fifth one is terminate with the help of MTP. So during this, MTP is legalized due to with the some conditions in which female fetus is not there, or if the particular ones is affected from, means fetus is affected from some types of diseases, and sometimes it is harmful for the mothers. That time MTP is required, otherwise not. That next topic is of STDs. STDs, that is the sexually transmitted disease. Sexually transmitted disease, a type of disease which is transferred from one person to another person during the sexual intercourse or during the sexual contact, that is known as sexually transmitted disease. Sexually transmitted disease is also known as venereal disease. Venereal disease, or we can say VD, venereal disease or VD, and it is also known as RTI, reproductive tract infection. Reproductive tract infection. It is known as three types. It is known as alternative three names: STDs, sexually transmitted disease; venereal disease (VD), and RTI, reproductive tract infection. Several types of STDs is there. Out of that several types of STDs, some diseases are well known and which is present in the many couples. First is of AIDS, that is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, and it is caused by HIV virus, that is human immunovirus. AIDS is caused by human immunovirus. Another is of gonorrhea. Gonorrhea, it is caused by the bacteria, that is Neisseria gonorrhoeae. Neisseria gonorrhoeae. Like that, another is of syphilis. Syphilis is caused by Trypanosoma pallidum. Trypanosoma pallidum bacteria and genital herpes. It is another type of disease, sexually transmitted disease, and it is caused by herpes virus. Genital warts. Genital warts that is caused by human papilloma virus. Human papilloma virus and trichomonaceous. Trichomonaceous that is caused by Trichomonas vaginalis. So these are the different STDs or venereal disease or RTI, that is AIDS, gonorrhea, syphilis, genital warts, genital herpes, trichomoniasis. How these disease transfer from one person to another person? What are the mode of transmission? How the transfer from one person to another person? The transmission is of through sexual intercourse. Sometimes with the unknown partner or unprotected sex, it will be transferred from one person to another person. Or sharing of injections. Whenever sometimes the drug abused persons sharing their injections by during the intaking of drugs, or sometimes in hospitals, the same injections apply one person to another person. That time they may be transferred from one person to another person. Transfusion of blood. If the blood is transfused without analysis from one person to another person, that can be help in the transmission of disease. And mother to fetus. If the mother is infected from any STDs, that will be transferred to their fetus or their new young ones. So these are the different modes of transmission: sexual intercourse, sharing of injection, transmission of blood, and mother to fetus. How can we prevent these disease? These can prevent with the help of avoid sex with unknown person or multiple person. Avoid the sex with unknown person or multiple sex partner. Use of barrier methods, that is like condoms. Utilize the condoms that help in the prevention. Or in any case of doubt, you have to consult with the prescribed medical practitioner for the clearance, and you can remove the such type of diseases. These are the sexually transmitted disease. Next topic, that is infertility. Infertility. What is infertility? That the couple unable to produce new young ones for their children, that is known as infertility. Or unable to produce children in spite of unprotected sexual cohabitation, that is the infertility. Infertility is due to many reasons. Infertility due to many reasons. Sometimes the physical condition is not there. Sometimes the particular person having the different types of disease, and if sometimes that person's is a drug addict, due to which they cannot fertile. Immunological or psychological reason may be there behind the infertility. So these are the different reasons of infertility. For removing of infertility, different types of clinic are opened in the markets, and they assist the reproductive techniques, and which is known as art and assist reproduction technologies. Assist reproduction technologies, that is known as art. And different types of, they utilize the different types of techniques to fertile these couples. These are of test tube baby program, gamete intrafallopian transfer, intracytoplasmic sperm injection, or artificial insemination techniques. First, that is of test tube baby program. Test tube baby program is also known as IVF, in vitro fertilization. IVF, that is in vitro fertilization. This is also known as test tube baby. In IVF techniques or in vitro fertilization, that eggs and sperms collected from their donors, from mothers or their fathers, collected and get fertilized inside the test tubes outside the body, that is known as IVF. And after fertilization, that 8 cell stages uh, will be transferred into the mother's fallopian tubes, where it will be moved toward the uterus and developed into the fetus. So initially the fertilization occurred outside the body, but that gestation period occurred in the female uterus in the IVF techniques, in vitro fertilization, that is inside the laboratory. This is also utilized in test tube baby, that is ZIFT, that is zygote intrafallopian transfer. Zygote means that fertilized eggs that will be transferred into the fallopian tubes and then move to uterus, where it will be implant and produce new young ones. And IUT, that is intrauterine transfer. Sometimes it will be transferred directly into the uterus to development. Sometimes that eggs is obtained from the mother and sperm is obtained from the father. Then after fertilized outside the body into the test tube in natural condition, like the natural conditions, then to transfer into other female if the mother is not capable to produce new eggs, but the mother produce eggs but not capable to produce new young ones, means gestation period is not properly success in that particular females. In that condition, the another female is utilized as a implantation, that is known as surrogacy, and that is the surrogate mother, in which that fertilized eggs is transferred to the another females. Sometimes, if the father is not having sufficient sperm count, that time this technique is also utilized. That is the test tube baby programs. Another is of gamete intrafallopian transfer. Gamete. Suppose a female not producing gametes, but the uterus is well, that capable to produce new young ones, that gestation periods. In that conditions, uh, the ovum is taken from the another females and transferred into fallopian tubes, where fertilization is there and next development of embryo is there. That is of gamete intra-fallopian transfer, means both the gametes is transferred into the fallopian tubes, where the fertilized and zygote will be transferred to the uterus and next gestation period will be there. Another is of intracytoplasmic sperm injection, that is IC, intracytoplasmic sperm injection. Intracytoplasmic ICSI. In such condition, if sperm count is very low in the male, in that condition, that sperm is directly introduced in the ovum with the help of special injections in artificial condition or inside the laboratory, that is intracytoplasmic injection. Artificial insemination, it is also another types of techniques in which if the male is unable to transfer the gametes or sperm into female tracts, that time these sperms collected and artificially inseminate in the female reproductive tract with the several methods or through the injection, that is of artificial insemination techniques. So these are the different art, especially test tube baby programs, gamete intrafallopian transfer, that is GIFT, GIFT, and ICSI, and artificial insemination technique, AIT. is help in the fertile to such couples who are infertile due to different reasons. The last one is of amniocentesis. Amniocentesis is the techniques through which determine the genetic disorder or sex of the particular fetus. To determine the genetic disorders or sex of the fetus, for these techniques, we utilize the amniotic fluids. We take up the amniotic fluids through special syringe from the mother's uterus, and that amniotic fluids having um, all the characteristic features like that is chromosomes, and on that chromosomes we can find out the different types of genetic disorder, that is Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndromes, and other syndromes, for which we can identify that the person is affected from any disorder or not. We also find out through this process sex of the particular ones through the amniotic fluids which is present inside the amniotic membranes. Means inside embryo is present, outside the embryo amniotic fluid is there, and that amniotic fluids also contains some chromosomes, and that chromosomes having the all information regarding the fetus also. And through that chromosome, we can find out the genetic disorder and sex of the particular ones. So this is the chapter that is reproductive health. We complete all these topics. Okay.